father, which I always admired and looked up to, even though it may not seem like it. This is for all the times I didn't do something he told me to do. I guess maybe only 1% of that, because I've done a lot of disobedience. This poem is called Pops. I used to cry to myself, pretensely thinking about my dad. Because when I was younger, my dad in my eyes was almighty. Someone I feared, yet someone I loved. The provider providing me with toys from abroad, clothes, food, freedom, and education. And as I got older, our relationship became a scattered plot of dots of having no correlation of getting better or worse, not closer or disconnected. Well, to say I guess it was a little bit of both, or just a little bit of close, because if I said it got disconnected, it'd be me egotistically speaking with my mind closed, or walking in beauty's path blindfolded. See, I didn't realize until now the slow, steady trail my dad walked me on. He made me do things I hated so somehow I can gain, and I think he's half psychic, premeditating that I'll someday love being educated. And goodness grace, thanks for being so damn patient. But I still cry. Well, at least in my mind, not because there's thoughts of you being so complacent, particularly within extracurricular activities I participated in, but I cried because the thoughts of you were in my mind, I calculated reality. My mind was plagued by the thoughts of old age. And that was on my first chapters, while I thought you were on your last pages. Because between me and you was a clash of generations, creating a separation due to the age ratio of 44 and 1. See, in a sense, I was proud of you being my father, but futuristically speaking, I was scared you would die. Scared that you wouldn't see what my future became to be. Not seeing me succeed to be a fruitful tree you planted as a seed. To branch on traditions you believed were necessary for me to embed in my own. I was scared you would die. And I was scared that you couldn't see and reap the seeds you sowed with what you've gained in the time to have learned and known. Things like modeling how to be proud of our last name, because Mag Sai Sai has a lot of Sai Sai, meaning sense. Or Mag Say Say has a lot of say, like what I'm doing in my life today. You let me swim into a rich bloodline full of greatness and talent, but taught me strokes of how to keep composure by being clothed in humility. But through times of my youthful ignorance, ticking with arrogance, I ask for your forgiveness. For I've held you to blame why I should settle to be simple, to be scared, to be different. This made me hate you being so distant to being quick, meaning you were slow to catch on, or was never at all in tune with what's cool and with the trends of what's in. As a child, I observed and always thought it would be cool to call my dad Pops, like how other boys did on TV or in books, but I guess it never fit because I thought it was hip or young to do so. And at 9 years old, the comparison of years between my Pops and I was too different. Because between me and him is a clash of generations, creating a separation due to the age ratio of 44 and 1. I cry. I cry in apologies for I've held you hostage, but I've found brilliance within the development of my identity to pay you homage. In a way you can reap. And in a way I can repay you for all the mistakes of me thinking I'm too man and mature to disrespect you because I thought you couldn't understand the modern youthfulness America raised me with. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I was parented by a society to shed a skin I rejected, but you projected and insisted me to keep. I'm sorry. See, looking back as an irresponsible child, I may not have seemed to care, but I listened well. To every ancient story you told me about our endless history of your mother and father's roots that branched to off-topic enthusiasm about how this and that famous dude is your third cousin and is now your classmate's husband. I regarded your voice and the stories you told in epic form so I can never forget them. And today, I observed how you talk. And I was amazed at how you spoke in a way it wasn't broken English like how most immigrants from the Philippines pronounce things. And maturing in the Bay Area, I grew close friends with people who had the cool dads, the ones they called Pops. But then over the years, I saw a pattern that those cool Pops easily gave up their spot in exchange for video games and hanging out. And eventually that father spot they filled became a form of a bank for some spare change, giving bills but never a cent of sense that they should stay present. But Pop, you are different. No matter the pain, you managed to stay. And you made me stay too, even though I hated it. You never changed. But your face, to me, started to look younger. And my definition of cool started to look like you. And soon enough, I started to look to you as my dictionary, because for me, you define persistence, resilience, and love. And out of my dictionary, my favorite word is love, because that's what I titled you as. You were the image and the definition of it. Every word in my dictionary was its synonym, and for some reason it fits. His love is sacrifice, never complaining about how tired he was of working 4 jobs and driving his wife to another 4 jobs, while having to drive and make his children lunch daily. His love is a force that will never fail us. His love is a force that will never fail me. But today, I still cry, because this love is aging. Thank you.